Hello, this is wmpyr. In this video, I want to show you guys how to use this, the Balisong or butterfly knife, for self-defense. Okay, so a lot of you probably are trying to think in the ways of what is the fastest way to deploy this thing, okay? And I could tell you that from my experience, when I worked security and also when I was living in bad neighborhoods, I was never ever in a situation where I needed to get to my weapon as fast as possible and deploy it with speed. I've never had that happen. Now there's been times where I had to do it discreetly and quietly, and that's not because I'm trying to assassinate somebody. No, it was so that I don't escalate the situation. If I take out my knife and they see it, and they go, oh, okay, I'm taking out my gun. I didn't want that to happen, so I had to do it discreetly. But other than that, it's never been a speed situation. This isn't the Wild Wild West where we are doing a duel, okay? So I think what's more important here is when you take this guy out, is to have a solid grip with both hands. You see? Right here. And I'm just using both hands. Why? Because if you're ever in a situation that you have to use this, and hopefully you never will be, but if you ever are in that situation, it's going to be intense. You don't want to drop this thing. I mean, you're going to be feeling a lot of pressure. So at that time, you want a solid grip. Make sure, hey, this isn't going anywhere. Okay, so right here, you can see this. And then I'm just going to flip it over like so. And then once I do that, I'm going to lock it to the right side. Okay, so it's the opposite side of the pin. I'm locking it this way. Okay, the pin is right here and I lock it like so. So this way, it's kind of like I have a gun. Okay, and I'm stabbing in this way. Now that it's locked, I stab and I can cut. You see that? I can cut no problem. And I could stab. Just because I did this real quick. Now let's say I mess up. Let's say I mess up, and even though I wanted to do this, I ended up over here. Uh-oh, you can see that the blade moves. It's moving. The blade is moving. Okay, but it's not going to go past this point right here, because now it's locked on this side, on the right side, you see? So even if I mess up, I'm safe. It's not going to cut up my left hand right here. I'm safe. I can pull it back, and that's going to cause a cut with the point. And then now it's locked on the original way that I wanted, which is to lock it on the right side. See, I want that, and I'm ready to cut and stab the way my original intention was. Okay, so let me do that again real quick. You have the Balisong like so. Open it with both hands, flip it, lock it. Remember, you're locking it to the right side. Okay, and once you do that, it's like an assault rifle, kind of shaped like that, so you could stab and cut. Okay, if you mess up for some reason, go back this way. Look, the blade isn't gonna move now on coming from this side. I'm all right. And then I could drag it down, and now I could cut and stab. All right, so that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.